We're shining in Rio.
Every success story begins with a dream. And Hiptv, as we all know it today, was conceived first as a music lyrics book from Nigeria that evolved into an indigenous urban culture magazine, then to a magazine TV program which aired on network stations across Nigeria, and eventually the 24-hour urban and lifestyle entertainment channel we all celebrate today.
The transition was just a function of bringing what you've been writing to reality.
Hiptv is celebrating consistent and dedicated years of delivering premium, most sought-after entertainment across Nigeria and over 40 sub-Saharan African countries. The story of Hiptv is almost synonymous with the story of Ayodele Animashaun, one of Nigeria's top 100 entertainment industry icons, who launched the brand in July 2007.
Finally, we got our own channel.
Despite all odds and the peculiarity of the Nigerian business landscape, the channel has grown to become the #1 music and entertainment lifestyle channel and a media force to reckon with.
Don't loud it. Right now, you are watching us on the streets of New York. Take it outside, basket. Take it inside, Kuroba. Atewa Taro for the baddest guy ever live it and the baddest TV station ever see it.
These years of consistency and growth are unimaginable without the relentless contributions and efforts of hard-working professionals and talents in music, movies, comedy, event promotions, corporate Nigeria, brands, traditional media, including the men and women behind the scenes and on our screens. Success, like they say, is a journey. So let's take you on a quick ride.
Aha! Nigeria, where you at?
In the beginning, the Hip Hop World magazine. The magazine, which has now become a household name, started as a songbook in 1989, the latest songbook and later the new distinct songbook, before it evolved to a magazine.
I was trying to solve a problem when I got into publishing. I started writing lyrics to songs when I was 13.
This is AL2 Wushishi Road, where Animashaun grew up. We all grew up in this neighborhood.
Ayo came to Kaduna for studies. There he started writing the lyrics of music.
He has a very big tape and he will play it and stop and listen to the lyrics and write it down. He was doing those stuff manually and he was writing in a small exercise book. That was how he turned it to a dream and said, okay, I can make this in form of a book.
Though the magazine project started in 1993, it wasn't published till 1995 because of lack of funds.
For the songbook, I got a 1,000 naira loan, which wasn't obviously not enough, but it helped a lot because from Mr. Dele Bakari that got everything I had, my cassette player, my 3-in-1 with small television and everything. I gave him as collateral to borrow 1,000 naira. At the end of the day, I was able to pay back the 1,000 naira. Then he gave me my things that I kept as collateral back and gave me the 1,000 naira back. I'll be eternally grateful to him because he taught me, something, then. After the 2 songbooks, I wanted to, circulate across the country and got a copy of Fame magazine. Way back then, I put a call through and it was only Bakari, on the other side. And I spoke with him and he said, guy, if you really want to do this and you want to do it big time, publishing, you have to come to Lagos. So I found my way to Lagos. And after looking for sponsors and someone to bankroll the magazine, for a year, we didn't find, because it was new, people didn't think it was going to do well, or they didn't even understand it. It was a specialized magazine that wasn't existing at that time. And so after 1 year of trying to put the magazine out there without success. We started on our own, and it provided 5,000 naira to typeset. Then nobody had computers of their own. It used to be a computer room, and you go there to typeset the magazine. Then 14,000 naira for color separation means you had to do the cover of the magazine color and everything. Then we got newsprint papers on credit, and we printed on credit. As luck would have it, as fate would also have it, the magazine came out and sold out. Then we reprinted and we reprinted and reprinted, and that's how the first edition of Hip Hop World magazine came about. And I would always say, thank you to all the people that actually really helped me at that time, including, Kunle Bakari, who was very instrumental to making sure that the magazine came to life, at least Hip Hop World magazine came to life. And that's how the journey began, actually. This was my real first office, that place. I was sharing it with Mr. Tunde Ayeni, one BQ in this next build, this 70B, this 70A. I was staying one BQ in 70A. My office was 70.
Okay, so this was your first office?
This was my first office, this one.
That's where you started from?
That's my first office there. Yeah, them Two-Face and Co. They will come and sing all the Plantation Boys song, Two-Face and Blackface. Yeah, they will escort them to bus stop to go and take transport to First Tag. No, transport to First Tag. They will get to Kenya bus stop first.
Hey.
I remember one time say we can't even carry some of the magazines, say we help to sell for one show, rain come from rain still one magazine. I thought you say I wanna go pay you. I said, you did there, you know say I was great. Rain scatter everything now.
And this was my office.
This is where he started from?
No, well, I didn't start from here, but yes, it was a long time, 1998.
I wish you a boss.
Okay, and I had this kind of gem that I used to park. I used to put, they've not built this one then. I used to put my gem here.
Where?
This whatever the gem. Then I used to park my B2 here.
I knew him from humble beginnings, from the time of his famous Volkswagen B2.
At the time, the magazine was so unique and valuable that it was a Bible for music lovers across the country that earned bragging rights from being able to sing along to popular songs.
There was this excitement about trying to get a copy. I liked how the magazine was crafted.
If you needed to know the lyrics of your favorite songs, the magazine was definitely your first call.
We all used to buy the mag to learn lyrics of rap songs, international songs and stuff.
People learned from just picking up Hip Hop World magazine. That's how influential the magazine actually became.
One thing that was remarkable for me that I noticed with Hip Hop World was every edition was remarkably better than the previous one. So there was a constant improvement on the quality of the magazine, quality of the content, and it was something to always look forward to.
When you say something was clear from day one, it was clear it was going to be, a sellout, it was going to do well. There was nothing like it, even though I say so myself, there was nothing like Hip Hop World magazine.
Hip Hop World magazine was a quarterly music magazine with contents that touched on every aspect of entertainment, from interviews to events to feature stories and lots more. A lot of renowned names you hear in the media and entertainment industry today played a role and gave tremendous contributions to the success of the magazine.
I was a contributing writer to the Hip Hop World magazine for like 4 or 5 years, before I made the transition to Hiptv as we know it.
While I was working in Hip Hop World magazine, we were just basically writing articles about the latest and hottest artists out there.
I was writing a column called Spazzing Out with Joe Spasm, and I used to come to the office every now and then to drop articles and connect with the people that work there.
And this was also the time where Hiptv was in the incubation process. So at this time, the team on ground were already creating and collating content for ahead of Hiptv.
I've been a part of Smooth Promotions long before the inception of Hiptv. While I was there as a staff, I had the opportunity and chance to create a whole lot of stuff, from graphic designs to animation and motion graphics, and also video productions for Hiptv as a brand. I feel a lot of excitement working with someone like Animashaun. Is highly appreciative of quality production, quality creative content.
And Hip Hop World magazine at that point was the #1, I'll say, entertainment magazine in Nigeria, and we just continued that trend when I got here.
It was amazing because I was seeing a lot of things that was going on, in the entertainment scene. So I learned a lot from that experience.
That period was really special. There was some kind of energy and synergy that was, going on all around, and it really helped the creative process.
From the musicians that came out those days, to the writers, to the producers, to the music managers, we all had a hub in that little office down the road, Hip Hop World magazine office, where we would come together and share ideas and build dreams. And today, there's a whole empire.
The magazine over time became a household name, and nothing went on in the entertainment world that wasn't reported in the magazine. The era of the magazine helped build and showcase artists, from promoting their songs to booking photo sessions to providing costumes for interviews, etc. Hip Hop World magazine was a platform that supported and fortified the entertainment industry.
Basically helped to define the entertainment industry.
Hip Hop World is a successful brand.
I can safely say that the Hip Hop World gave birth to the entertainment industry that we know today.
The magazine also paved way for the Hip Hop World Awards, now known as the Headies, a music awards show established in 2006 to recognize and celebrate outstanding achievements in the Nigerian music industry.
The magazine, of course, just in case, I'm sure some of you already know, bettered the awards and Hiptv. So Hiptv was like a visual representation of the magazine.
The first and second editions of the Headies were held at the Muson Center in Onikon, Lagos State.
Let me be the very first person to officially welcome you to the very first edition of the Hip Hop World Awards 2006.
Lyric story Congo. Lyric story Congo.
You guys made us. We love you guys. We love you guys. Hip Hop World.
Make a tell them the coco. Make a tell them the coco.
The band tell them the coco. I say make it hand them the coco. The band tell them the coco. Make it hand them the coco.
The annual ceremony features performances by established and promising artists. In 2009, Hip Hop World Awards, now known as the Headies, stretched the boundaries as the nominees party was taken to a village in Ogun State called Ajibogun Village. The nominees went all out, fully dressed in their native attire while eating local cuisine. It was definitely a time to remember.
I have eba, I have efo, I have ogboloye, I have ewedu, I have goat meat, man. I'm actually having fun here, man.
The award ceremony has been on consistently for several years.
Bono felly, I'm spitting like Machiavelli. Always inside your telly, your lyrics are smelly. Chilling in pelly like chilling inside your belly. Rappers are really silly, these rappers Milli Vanilli. But nothing to me because I didn't rhyme, yo.
I want to dedicate this award to God Almighty, to Ogologoma. But this thing heavy, yo.
A plethora of music talent have been recognized, celebrated and rewarded on the platform of Nigeria's biggest and most prestigious music awards.
And the winner is still sitting down on a long team, the band!
It's on Jazzy again.
If you know you believe in Nigerian music, you believe in the movement, you better support us now before international brands come inside. No long term.
To the fans, to my family, to my friends, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Scales and Wizkid, this is the future right here. Remember these faces.
Wizkid! I never let you guys down, I promise. God bless you.
Davido!
Last year when I came from the Headies, I had to sit on the floor because I don't get seats. But this year, God has blessed me. And you know what I'm saying? I want to dedicate this award to my mother in heaven, R.I.P. I love you, mommy. This is for you. God bless you,
The Headies is Nigeria's biggest and most prestigious music awards and has always sought to recognize and reward artistic ingenuity in the Nigerian music industry. And it always gets bigger every year.
Excuse me, now your girlfriend, I mean, Prince, last born of the band. Oh no, Mario! Make us start on the video. This guy got you with the shot on your video. Who am I?
Thank you very much for this award. God bless you.
The most prestigious awards has over the years celebrated several notable artists, and in 2012 we took it a notch higher as the platform celebrated veterans who laid the foundation for Nigerian music to take the center stage.
I love it. They remember the legends, the old timer in the music. They have the foresight to do that, which I love.
They sang song that had meaning. It's good to see some of your faces here. I haven't seen for a long time.
Award shows are packed with incredible moments, eclectic performances, and the glitz and glamour that characterize the Headies.
Feel it! Yes, it's hip hop. It's hip hop, and we're all excited.
There's no one be like you. No one like you.
Okay. And the winner is CEO Da Green.
The energy is amazing. It's been back to back 13 years. Come on, man.
We're expecting nothing but the best.
She look amazing. Thank you.
It's the biggest award probably in Africa. You guys are in for an amazing show tonight.
It's a wonderful event. It's a wonderful time of the year when every aspect of the industry come together to celebrate greatness and hard work. I would never forget the first time I won an Eddie, and that's 2016. My first award was Album of the Year.
Album of the Year.
And the winner is Daniel.
I want to say thank you to the fans, man.
That was so emotional for me, you know, my first ever Eddies, you know, so it means a lot to me. A lot changed for me the first time I got nominated for the Eddies. It affected my figures positively, you know, I Carry shoulder small, you understand me? Yeah, it's a great feeling, you know.
It's been many years that Headies has been, with us, and we always look forward to the ceremony every year. I remember many years back trying to get on the show. I would always bug Mr. Ayo, and he was one of the few people who, despite his high position in society, he would still pick his call, and grant me some time. And when I eventually got the grant, the opportunity to go on stage, it was a step in the right direction.
The winner is the one and only Mama Africa, Yemi Alade!
Today I'd like to say a very big thank you for everyone who voted. I remember many times calling Oga Ayo Animashaun, begging him that how far please I want to perform at the Headies. I called him 1 year like that and he was like, Yemi, try and save the opportunity. Maybe when you're a little bigger, blah blah blah. And then I called the next year again and I said, Oga Ayo, don't worry, I'll use the opportunity. And then I called again the next year. And then I got nominated for Next Rated and then I didn't win. At that point, just because I lost that award, I felt like nothing.
Headies has been such a big part of my career. First of all, you gotta go back to 2008 when MI won the Best Rap Single for Crowd Mentality. This was the first award presented on that day, and the award was still held at Planet One at the time. I remember I came to Lagos for this specific award. I had no idea I was gonna win, and then I won. And I remember as I was walking in, all the press were there, nobody really knew my name, but as soon as I held that award, I felt like my career had changed, and everything from then on just went up.
It's one short black boy with a very big ass. Flows like Jigga, yet he sounds like Nas. Maybe he's the best. He's Nigeria's own Kanye West for the West, and the rest beat their chest. Thank you very much, Hip-Hop Awards.
My best Headie, I think, was the very first one I was involved with. I think I performed on that one, and it was, quite an experience because we put in a lot of rehearsal, a lot of work, and I was quite nervous as well. So it was a great experience because the performance went really well, and I think it was basically one of the things that propelled my career in Nigeria.
1, 2, 3,
My favorite Headies was my first one, winning Next Rated at that time. But like my level at that time was amazing.
It's always been electrifying. It's always been like an amazing event every year. Like every time we do the Headies, I always look forward to seeing, my people, my friends, my peers, and just seeing like people win. I remember I won a car at the Headies when I won the Next Rated. We still use that car today, trust me, I like it or not. So big shout out to the Headies and Mr. Animashaun for doing something amazing for the music industry.
My first Headies, 2012. It was actually really fun, to be in that light, and then it was also so much pressure as well because Mr. Ayo is an off the top of the head type person. He wants you to be quick on your feet. He needs you to know literally everything about every celebrity. So when they're on the carpet, you have a unique question that goes to every single person.
Best
we have to do
pop
this. We have
single
to do this. No, we
goes
have to do this.
to
This is to God Almighty. This will not be possible without God Almighty.
So I'm here with the cat that like to party and move somebody. So I'm here with the cat that like to party and
an award that has shaped the thinking and the performance of a lot of entertainers in the industry. It is an award that I believe that all the major entertainers in Nigeria actually look forward to having.
I dedicate this award to my kids.
Most of all, thank you to the Most High God, because without him, I'm nothing and I have nothing.
I'm dedicating this award to every young female here. You can do it!
I've been looking for this day. This is the 4th attempt. I dedicate this to my daughters, their mom, my late parents, and hello everybody, normal level, hello.
If you all brought your hands, put them together. To the one and only Mr. Magic Version.
Superb, awesome, excellent.
If you want the car, come and collect it. God bless you.
The Headies is literally like the experience of a lifetime.
Hey, let's get implicated. Let's get implicated. Hey, implicated. Let's get implicated. Let's get implicated. Hey, hey. Plenty I follow the brother, I see commit a disaster. Just because say I did I follow.
Hiptv. Hiptv started a year after Hip Hop World Awards in 2007, after the parent company Smooth Promotions Limited realized the awards needed a strong, strategic and dedicated voice in the media.
Certain leading jockey, Jason, came in and she was the first staff of Hiptv.
Hiptv started as a 30-minute program syndicated across several television platforms and subsequently filled the entertainment and lifestyle programming vacuum on terrestrial television. It later grew to producing content for other media houses till it evolved into a fully operational channel.
I joined Hiptv 2007.
January 2008.
2010.
2012.
Was an editor for Hiptv. It was just a 30-minute program on some of Nigerian television stations then.
Everybody who's worked in Hiptv has literally worked in Hip Hop World magazine. And I'll say this because everything you do, every content that you go out to create somehow finds its way in the magazine. So you're not only working for the TV arm, you're actually also working for the magazine arm as well.
I started Hiptv as an editor in 2010, and over the years I saw my growth.
My journey with Hiptv was bittersweet. You know, we had our ups and downs, but we always pulled through. They had the motto, we work here, and we did work here.
We would go to like the craziest places to get news.
We had to get our news right.
My all-time favorite one, the Grammy Awards.
This is Hiptv in Los Angeles at the 57th Grammys. We will catch you some other time.
The channel started on ITV, and on the 5th of November 2013, Hiptv launched on MultiChoice's DSTV as a 24-hour channel with a target audience from over 40 sub-Saharan African countries.
Hiptv, live and direct on DSTV.
too hip, man, too hip.
We will be working on it behind the scenes for months, trying to fine-tune the programs, the scheduling and all that. And when it went live, we were so happy. It's just a great occasion that nobody can take from you. It was a very, to me, that's my best moment for Hiptv.
I remember the launch of Hiptv on DSTV. I actually hosted like the entire thing. It was crazy. We had Dr. Sid, Two-Face was here, DJ Jimmy Jat. Literally the whole industry was here. The whole red carpet was outside. Like everybody was so excited. And in my mind, I just kept telling myself, this is more work. This is more work. The sleepless nights are about to become no even sleep at all. Like completely.
There was that emphasis, for Hiptv to do bigger things. And obviously the way Mr. Animashaun is, he likes doing it 100%. It was something on his mind from day one. That was the ultimate goal. For them to go 24 hours, have his own TV station.
Despite the challenges transiting from print magazine to television, the TV platform got a lot of support and accolades.
There was music channels already existing at the time, but Hiptv came with predominantly local content. So we had a platform to tune on DSTV and say, yo, we want to watch our people, number one. And then secondly, they had a news bar.
The amazing part is that the growth has been very consistent. I keep telling people that Hiptv is a school. Hiptv is where you learn. You come in as one thing, but then when you leave, it gives you so many other skills and everything.
This is the one place that you need to have gone through if you are in this entertainment industry.
Trust me, if you're talking about Hiptv as a brand, I would say if you want to take out Hiptv from the entertainment industry, you'll be taking out most of our major, entertainers today. Because I can tell you that the notable faces that you see in the entertainment industry today were able to climb through their success ladders through Hiptv.
It's been a wonderful experience. I cannot trade it for anything in the world. Like anywhere I go to, I still refer back. Like Hiptv, yeah, my family and everything. I really enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the fact that I learned other things which have helped me while I'm out of there and everything.
Hiptv have actually defined the industry in Nigeria, the music and entertainment industry in Nigeria.
The business of music in Nigeria would not be the same without the presence of Hiptv and the Headies, and that is absolutely true.
I would still believe that we have a long way to go.
Hiptv parades itself as a break from the norm with exclusive and youth-centric content like Live It Up, Street, Feature Story, Public Announcement, Next Rated, exclusive interviews, Flipside, Trending, and others, which air weekly.
Keep watching Hiptv, don't go anywhere. For more news on entertainment, fun, and sports, it's Hiptv, man. Don't change that dial, we're there. Your boy on deck. Cheers!
Hiptv has consistently put indelible ink in the entertainment scene. Hiptv is a complete break from the norm.
My people everywhere, whoa. My people everywhere, go, everybody go, good.
We've been there from the start, rewarding and showcasing artistic excellence in the entertainment industry. Though the beginning was hard and rough, it didn't take so long for the story to change. We have consistently produced world-class entertainment. We are indeed a break from the norm. We have covered several hundreds of events in Nigeria and across borders.
Hiptv is in Brazil.
No tension.
Bianca from Brazil.
By the grace of God, you shall.
This is Hiptv in Brazil.
It wasn't really the problem for Nigeria, it was just that Lithuania was too good.
It feels so great to be the first African player to have qualified for the quarterfinals in the Olympic Games.
So it's been absolute fun hanging out at the Copacabana Beach, bringing you up and about right here in Hiptv.
Shine, Bobo. Thank you, Sita. Shine, Bobo.
I love Star Trek.
Down, my man.
We take for that.
They going out.
Shine, Bobo.
Let's go. I'm back again. Who are the Peter?
Mama, what's in my why see? Big shout out to Star.
You guys are the best.
Suddenly, loving me. This so far, yeah, touching me. I can feel the fingers rubbing me. Yeah, she's calling me. Late in the night, she's calling me. All day long, she's talking me. And all these albums calling me. Let's go, Eva! She goes, say.
And just like the words of Diddy, we can't stop and we won't stop. We've influenced a lot of success stories of your favorite celebrities.
Hiptv has contributed to the life of every single musician who has made it in the Nigerian music industry, myself included. I owe my success in part to the work that Hiptv continues to do in bringing out amazing qualitative broadcasting and just beaming Nigerian music to music lovers all across Nigeria and across Africa. I celebrate Hiptv and I wish you many more fruitful years of doing the great work that you're already doing. Continue to be the beacon of hope and light that you are in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world.
Thank you for letting me be part of the family. I'm still part of the family. Hiptv, all the way.
We really appreciate what Hiptv and the Headies has stood for over the years.
Thank you so much for supporting everybody.
God bless you guys.
More strength, more wisdom, more money, more buildings, more everything, you know?
You guys, you've done it all from the days of Hip Hop World magazines to the Hip Hop World Awards to the Eddies to the TV to... You guys have done it all. Uncle Ayo, I know you're a hard worker and I know you have so much love for the music industry and wishing you nothing but the best. Peace.
Animashaun is a friend, is a brother. Saying Animashaun is an achiever is an understatement. You know, he is a hard worker.
There is this vibe about him that made me what I am today. I can't sit in one place. I can't sit when things are not working properly.
Every edition of the Headies, you'd see him in his shorts and his t-shirt running around trying to make things work, and I'm just like, hi, this man.
If pushing you out of your comfort zone was a person, that would be Mr. Ayo.
To be honest, Mr. Ayo had always had a way to find a way when there was no way.
I really don't know where I would be in my career right now if I hadn't met him and if I hadn't worked under him.
Ayo Animashaun, one of the very few journalists that I met that so distinguished himself, among others, very well.
Mr. Ayo Animashaun, in one word, is a boss. I was privileged to be around a couple of meetings that he was talking to his staff, and he's like a motivational speaker, you know. He gingers his people, you know, before they execute anything, you know. He's like a football coach, you know, in the locker room, always, yo, we gotta do it now, you know, and I like that spirit, you know.
The kind of vibe Ayo brings to every conversation, you catch the fires. You always say, I'm like a moving train. Nobody can stop me. And you know what? He's unstoppable.
Right from time, he has always been a go-getter, you know, from the magazine, the way he pushed it to become a TV station, and now one of the biggest award organizations. That's boss.
Quality is something that he believes in, and you can see from everything he's done, Ayo is amazing when it comes to quality and working hard.
I met Animashaun well over 20 years ago. Immediately he struck me as a young man that was fiercely ambitious. I use the word ambitious. From publishing a book of lyrics to starting off the magazine and getting into the event space and then to the awards and Hiptv that we all know today. I think that proves me right that the fierce ambition I smelt in the young man then was real. And I really must commend him for having been strong and steadfast and focused.
The first edition of Eddie's, he did it with all his pennies, all his nairas, all his covers. He believes he can do things without looking for profit, that the profit will come later.
That's something that I hope to emulate in my life, you know, to be extremely focused and to believe in the brand. Mr. Ayo believes in Hiptv so much that you have no idea how much he believes in Hiptv, how much he believes in his project, how much he believes in Headies.
I met Ayo Animashaun about 6 years ago. I was just a little girl with hopes and dreams of becoming a TV personality. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but Ayo was so warm and welcoming, and he gave me a chance. He put me in front of the screen. I remember my very first screen test. I was so nervous, but you know what? Ayo is like, don't worry, you can do it. He put me on a live show. I f***ed up so bad, but you know what? He said, I believe in you, keep going, you're going to do this. And years later, Ayo gave me a chance and he opened so many doors for me. And last year, look at me, I was on the Big Brother stage opening the show. So, Mr. A is a star maker, as you all know.
Ayo is one in all. He's a loyalist. Ayo can do anything for you. If you call Ayo, say hello Ayo, Ayo will answer hello times 10. Say 10 times.
When you see him, the way his name is sounding, that's not the way he is. His name is sounding so big. But when you see him, you're like, is that the guy? Is that the guy? And it's difficult to get people like that in this world now.
He comes to me as a heavy risk taker, but so far all his dangerous maneuvers have proven to be in his favor. And whether we like it or not, it's more or less established an institution that's close to establishing a legacy when you look at the Headies Award and also the groundbreaking strides of Hiptv.
This is a guy that I met trying to do a few leaves of magazine to being a media mogul. There's a big inspiration to every one of us.
He has done great. You can put him with the likes of Didi in Yankee or Tyler Perry & Co.
You know, back then when I started out in the industry, when no one gave me a break or gave me a chance, he took a chance with my career. Like, he saw a lot of the things that I'm doing now even before they started happening.
Hello everyone, welcome to yet another exciting episode of Trending on Hiptv.
Yo, your boy Y-Class, I mean, as always. Booyah!
It's Joe Z. And it's your boy Akon.
Two-Face DBL. And it's Sean Beat. Cool DJ Jimmy Jad. Y'all watching Hip with Tip of Hip.
Hiptv, keep it locked down.
Many of the stars that you know today, it was because I was like, yo, here's the platform. Take it and shine.
You gave us a platform. You gave Patoranking a platform. Next Rated. Everything changed from that moment.
Patoranking!
But when I don't let anybody tell you now, so I know if it become anything. Because I'm a living proof.
If you've been blessed to walk around AY, you don't need anybody to tell you that impossible is nothing. His legacy, his work speaks for itself. Hip Hop Magazine, absolutely dominant. Hiptv, absolutely dominant. You know, Headies, everything AY has done with this industry, he has built from ground up and he has pushed it to the highest heights.
He's one of the most brilliant men of this generation. Ayo is extremely gifted, he's talented, he is daring, he is brave. In fact, when you look at the things he's done, it will remind you of Obama's audacity of hope.
I respect and admire you a lot. What you're doing resonates very well, and I believe in entrepreneurship. And I believe strongly that it's one way we can help to develop our country. There are a lot of people who have great ideas or don't have the resources to translate their ideas to reality. And I hope that 10 years to come, 20 years to come, 30 years to come, some people will stand like this and say that, but for your foundation, but for your help and intervention, they will not be where they are today.
Let me let you know, you're indeed a role model. The things that you have done in this industry, your name will be printed on the sands of time.
Animashaun, he's one of the top key people to our music today and our industry.
I'm so proud of Animashaun. I'm proud of Hip Hop World. I'm proud of the Headies Awards. I'm proud of Hiptv.
It's the Headies tonight. Yo, everybody. 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 Yes, so, yes, so, yes, so. Come on. Everybody. Everybody move your body now. Forget about the blue day. Forget about that. Forget about that. Everybody move your body now. Tomorrow. Everybody now. Tomorrow is a good day. Let me hear you say.
When you read the story of the Disneys, the CBS and ABCs, and Sonys and all of that, it started by one man dreaming, by one man having that vision. My dream for Spoon Promotions and Hiptv is that they will be so institutionalized, they will be so successful that they can actually go global, that in the next 30, 40, 50 years, when our kids will grow up, they will walk around New York and walk around Los Angeles and walk around China and South Africa and hear the story of how this massive brand, this massive company started in one guy's kitchen, in one guy's bedroom, on the streets of Lagos, 40, 50, 60 years ago.
Hiptv is still in its embryonic stage of success. It's still going to be much, much bigger than that. I pray and I foresee a situation where practically every hotel you go in the whole world, one of the channels you will be opportune to watch will be Hiptv.
Are you ready to party tonight? Say another banger. Make a come. I don't want to see you sitting down for this one. I don't want to see you sitting down for this one. 1, 2, 3, everybody now. Kilo fat, come on, then check it there. Fine, all check it there. Watch your love for like it.
Every stage I've gotten to, I've strived for something new, something different. Now I have a new challenge, developing the brand and my exit plan. I know for a fact that whatever fails to grow dies, and death also is a process. There are some brands in the world that are over 200 years, a lot of them, 150 years, 180 years, from one generation to another, to another, to another. I do not know of a Nigerian brand that is over 100 years. And it's quite scary, and we have to begin to think of our problems and find solutions to it, and how to leave a legacy for the people coming behind us.
Keep it up.
Wanna make love on the moon, dancing too much use, is it too much? Well, it's not too much. Well, I wanna be
Hiptv. We are a break from the norm.